Not all men are actually with their type of woman. Not all of them.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, it is one thing for someone not to want to be alone. So people will not say, this guy is not even in any relationship. You understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes some people don't like being alone. They want people to be around them. So him being alone without anyone, it also maybe can be an issue for him. Care and concern is different from love.
Yeah.
I am telling you the simple truth. That someone has care and concern does not mean the person loves you genuinely. The person might care.
Like that.
It's giving you a good, the care, the kindness, the concern. If you are sick, he's there. But deep down, that love, that real love.
There's this idea that people bring that I don't really believe, but now it's now looking like I'm beginning to buy into it. The first part of men love chasing. So when they stop chasing, they become bored.
Men are hunters.
They hunt prey, abi?
So what do they want?
So there's this girl I've been dating for over 6 years now. She's beautiful, very kind, loving, and supportive. Trust me when I say this lady is the type of woman every man would want in his life. For 6 years, jot that 6 years down, I've watched this girl show me true love, support my dreams from the very start, and stayed loyal to me even when I had nothing, right from our university days and still up to date now that I'm financially stable. Sometimes I feel so much pity for this lady, but I honestly can't help it. Deep down, I know that I will not end up with this lady. For the first time, I've truly fallen in love with someone else that I intend to spend the rest of my life with. I'm worried and I feel so much pity for her, but I just can't help it. Most especially the fact that I'm still not ready or willing to let her go. This one is issue. Go and ask a Yoruba person what issue is. I might not love her enough to want to marry her, but I'm not ready to let her go now. How do I even start to tell her that I do not want to be with her anymore, knowing how much she has sacrificed for me emotionally and even financially from the little that she got working as a sales girl? All these years, I've watched this girl turn down so many men. Eligible suitors coming for her hand in marriage, all because she loves and believes so much in me and thinks that we'll probably end up together as a married couple someday. How do I go about this when I know how much I have pressured her all this past 3 years to abort 3 of our born kids?
Wonderful.
Even when she begged me not to and cried so much, pleading that we keep the pregnancy, especially the last one, which almost cost her womb. Honestly, I'm confused and I do not know what to do. But what I do know is that she's a sweet girl, so kind, so loving, and I know that I'm selfish for not letting her go. I know all this is wrong, but I sincerely can't help it. I'm sorry, and I pray that and hope that you forgive me someday when all this finally bursts out in future. Mr. Anonymous, can you be forgiven?
God,
Can you?
Let's start from the whole beginning of this story. This guy must have loved this girl at some point, one way or the other.
Yes.
You cannot walk up to someone and tell the person you want to date them or go out with the person except you have an intention or a feeling for that person. So it means that there is one way or the other, that guy loved her from the start. But what happened after?
Let's not call
He
it
fell out of love? Is that what they want to say?
Infatuation. It can be likeness. He was fond of her, and it can be that you see this. There's this idea that people bring that I don't really believe, but now it's now looking like I'm beginning to buy into it. The first part of men love chasing.
Okay.
So when they stop chasing, they become bored.
Men are hunters.
They hunt prey, abi?
So what do they hunt?
Second one is that women shouldn't love men too much. That a man is supposed to love you more than a man is supposed to love me more than I love him as a woman. I don't believe that, because I believe love, you should love without reservation. But with this kind of thing now, it's making me to believe it.
Well, for me, I think a woman should love a man more. Now, but if you want to put balance to these things, if you meet a different party now, the person will say, I believe that the woman should love more, just like I said. And then another person will say, the man should love the woman more than
The
the way
man
the
should
woman
love the
loves.
woman more.
But I feel if a man loves a woman more than the way the woman loves him, it's still an issue also. Because we are not seeing the issue. The reason why we are seeing this now is that we are seeing that the girl loves the man so much, and that's why the guy is manipulating her. Now, let's put it in a reverse form. What if this guy is the one in the shoe, in this girl's shoe now? Because the truth is, it is good for us to balance these things. If it's possible that two parties love themselves at least 60-40, but that one person is the one doing the loving,
And one thing
it's
I
always
know
an issue.
about ladies, I don't
Mm.
know if it's all ladies, but me, if I love someone,
Yeah.
I don't think I should reserve anything.
That's the thing.
If I see something that is fine, I
Your
want to get
thoughts,
for
you just think about that one person. You
if you
see,
do this, you just think about this person. I don't think there should be any reason for reservation. But as it is now, it's beginning to become scary. And I'm beginning to feel like this guy didn't really love her from the start.
I
The guy might have loved her from the start,
or
but
he
maybe
loved her
something
out of
happened.
pity.
Pity for
Maybe
what?
something happened
He did not
somewhere,
have money, she didn't have
and
money. Which
you
one is
know,
pity?
You guys are making me do my head like this.
no. Now let's come to the fact that he's doing well now.
Yes.
He doesn't want to let her go.
Yes. That's demonic.
At first, we might be saying he's
He's
trying to
benefiting
hold
from
her
her.
back because of his current financial state.
Status.
But this guy is now doing well now,
So why is
but
he
he
not
doesn't
letting
want to
go?
leave her.
It's fishy.
So
Why is he
maybe
not?
he doesn't want to leave her because he's being concerned of how she will feel.
Which concern is that again?
Wait, let's be coming.
Which concern?
You know-
Wait, is it that they've been together because they are not married, Abi?
Yes,
Yes,
they are
they are
not
not.
married.
They are not
They've been
married.
together for 6 years. They've been cohabiting for 6 years.
Yes.
They did not say they are cohabiting.
No, I'm
but
asking.
They've been intimate.
They've been.
Yes. And they have aborted 3 children, right?
Yes, 3
And
kids.
6 years of hard labor.
6 years.
All right, see, okay, I feel like if we want to check down, it seems this guy has love for her, but he's tired. I believe that there should be time for break in a relationship. Let's think things through. If you know you're not getting it,
Give me space.
let's think it, because he, with the way he's saying it, it seems like, except he's lying to the people viewing or reading what he's saying. If he's being sincere, he said that he feels sorry for her, right?
Yes.
He feels sorry for her. He told us that she's a good person, she's sincere, she's loving and all of that. She's a kind of woman any man would want to have as a wife.
Yes.
Now he has found someone that he loves, that he's
Genuine.
genuinely.
Very good. He said genuinely.
So the one is,
So that means he never loved her.
so why is he not
No.
letting her go?
It doesn't mean that he never loved her.
He said genuinely. He's the
Maybe
one
the
that
love
said
is not
it.
Let's understand the journey of relationship.
Oh yeah.
And
When you are with someone,
Mm.
it always looks like this person.
it's the
This is
one.
the end of the road.
Yes.
But you're not going to say around about you. They know the end of
Maybe,
the
you
road.
know, looking at it from his own perspective now, it might be that this lady that he's with doesn't have his kind of, I don't want to call him mindset, but the pace that he's running through, she doesn't follow. Maybe when he's talking about something, she doesn't follow.
Or he was never had he was
She was
sorry,
never
she was
his
never
type.
his type.
According to maybe,
All along. He was just using her to waka.
according
find
to what
his
he
type.
I could agree with that because not all men are actually with their type of woman.
Woman.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, it is one thing for someone not to want to be alone. So people will not say, this guy is not even in any relationship. You understand? Yeah. Sometimes some people don't like being alone. They want people to be around them. So him being alone without anyone, it also maybe can be an issue for him. Where, okay, let me just be with this girl as we are going. As we are going. Now, as we are going now, sometimes this thing happens. These things are things that.
And then he's using her as touchlight.
No. What happened in this case is sometimes someone you've heard of stories where a guy will say, I didn't plan to be with this girl. I just want to say, okay, let's be going, and then let's see how it goes. And then I will develop a genuine love for her as the story is going.
And the 6 years gap, there are many things that he wasn't exposed to. And it's possible that this girl did not grow with him.
True.
Because I've seen situations where a lady outgrow the guy that she was dating. He was just there, doing what he's doing, moving around cycle. And the girl built value. She built life. She built businesses
Connection.
And all of that.
Yeah.
So when they come out, you get to realize that this person is no longer fitting. But because of you don't want to make the person feel bad, you just have to be with the person. So looking at it from another perspective, I think that this guy outgrew her. Because it's not like he didn't love her. I would say he did, maybe not so much, or not as she loved him.
Or he never knew that he...
At
God.
a point.
Yeah.
Because this person he loves genuinely now. If you ask what this genuine love means, it might be like they are on the same pace. If she's aligning with whatever his goals are, whatever his focus is, whatever his target is, she's moving in. Because there are some women, if it's clothes, they will wash for you, they will cook. Pass like that, waiting if you do. But when the guy now goes out and see a lady with value, he will just realize that he wants this more. And he wants to go for that. So I believe that if you want to look at it in another perspective, this is what...
Now, let me tell you something. I have a friend of mine. My close friend. I won't call his name here. Yeah. He's my close friend. Now, I was in the journey of his relationship because we were friends throughout that time. Okay. So himself and this girl, they dated. Before they broke up, it was 8 years in that relationship. You understand? Now, this guy is everything. Like, he does everything that she would ever want him to do for her. I'm not just talking about, okay, him giving her money and all those things. No. He's always there. But he knows he's not going to marry her. He knows, but he's always there. Now, you are seeing the whole thing now. Now, he has been there. He said she's not 100% the category of the kind of woman he wants.
Or build it in her.
Leave her now.
Now, it wasn't... If you see the way they were moving, he gave her love, the kind of love she needed. But deep down in his heart, he knows what the end story is going to be.
8 years.
8 years. Now, let me tell you part of the things. Let me just tell you a few things this guy does. Because if I tell you, even you yourself, you would not want that girl to leave the guy. Now, this girl goes to work. This guy is kind of work. He always have chance to do 1 or 2 things. He might even come back home, go to her house. She stays alone because her parents are not in this state with her. So she stays alone because she works in Canada. So he goes to her house, pick her clothes that she wore. He will just do the laundry, iron everything. If she's sick, he's there.
This one is wicked.
Like everything that a man would do, that a woman would say, this is my kind of man. The guy is doing it. But now, when the lady started pushing, she took him to her pastor and was telling the pastor that this is the guy I want to marry. And the pastor said, okay. So it was as if the Lord is showing him something. He now said, let me meet this guy. I want to know. This guy should tell me where or when he thinks you guys will be ready for this. So when they brought the guy came, the pastor was there, the guy and the girl. You understand? Now the guy doesn't want to tell the pastor. that I'm not going to marry this girl. See, let me even tell you, even the pastor, before the pastor called that guy to come for a meeting, the pastor saw the guy, the way the guy was doing. He said, this guy is the kind of guy that is good for you. He told that sister. Because if you see this guy, he does everything.
What can one say about this?
He cares, he does everything. Sometimes he will tell her that he will cook before she even comes back. That she's fresh from work, she should just come and eat.
Why was he doing all of this? Considering that he's your friend.
Now, this guy, there's one thing about.
Wait, first.
Okay.
Let me first of all remove myself from the girl shoe. Because I've been picturing it, trying to fit my. Continue.
Now, let me tell you something. There is something we need to understand. Care and concern is different from love.
Yeah.
I am telling you the simple truth. That someone has care and concern does not mean the person loves you genuinely. The person might care.
Like that.
It's giving you a good, like, the
It's
care,
nature.
the kindness, the concern. If you are sick, he's there. But deep down, that love, that real love.
Is it that they did not
Talk about
it? They did not.
You know, it's these days,
they did not address
because
it,
of
or they
right
did not.
now.
They did not. Give me the word now.
They did not talk about this.
They did not. They did not make it known.
Now let me just chip in a little about this, and so that we can come back to what we are discussing. Now, if she tell this guy, where are we headed? The guy will tell her, yeah, we are heading somewhere.
Somewhere like this.
No, I mean, were they not like who asked who out?
Who asked who out?
I don't know.
He's the one that asked her out. He asked her out because he loves her. That's what he said. He said he loves her. But as it's going, as everything's going, he knew that at some point everybody will go their separate ways. But he is comfortable that no matter how long it takes before everybody goes their separate way, it's fine by him.
Not by her.
And now this girl lady is already in her
30s.
going to the late.
Late 30s.
Yes. And
Let me not say what is now.
and the truth is, see, one thing he even did that I want to just talk about, then we'll just dive back to what we are talking about is the fact that I want to pick from that part where that guy say he doesn't want to let her go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this guy went as far as fighting one suitor that came for that lady. He even broke the man's head.
That your friend is a demon.
I'm sorry to say, for the Yorubas, it's an issue.
No.
It's what is no.
See.
Which one is no?
Understand something about men.
Tell us.
I'm a man. I know my people. No, not that my people in the kind of lifestyle. No, I know my gender. Like
Their mindset.
a man. When a man said this thing is my own, it belongs to me. Sincerely, that man can kill just not to share that thing.
His mind now.
But it's not his own.
Even though that him as like he feels defeated when that thing is taken away from him, that thing he called his own, when it's been taken away from him. You understand me? So, if a man is being put in possession of something, leaving that thing.
Possession,
you understand me? So I could understand on that aspect, but that is actually evil and it's great. It is not fair.
The story is similar to this
because look at the
age,
right?
Yes.
This one is a woman. A woman.
See, this lady even went and told the guy because the guy wasn't doing well. Like he wasn't doing well like the lady.
Mm-hmm.
But at least it's not too bad for him. She even told him that she worked with a good organization.
Mm-hmm.
That she doesn't mind talking to her boss. That she can take a reasonable loan. They would do the needful, and then later they would know how to sort it out. That's not an issue. But this guy said that no, it doesn't make sense. That let her wait, let him hustle his money, and when he has made the money, they would go and marry her. Now, all those things is just he knows that it's not going to lead to. You understand?
Let's go back to our story.
Now, this other guy we're talking about here, it's almost similar. That's why I brought up this one, for you to understand that This guy now also might be in that shoe of that care and concern,
Yes,
but he doesn't want to let that girl go. Or maybe this other guy now doesn't know how. Now, he cares about her.
No,
He doesn't want to break her heart too.
it's not like he does. He did not say.
You understand?
He did not say he doesn't know how to let her go.
Okay.
He said he's
He's
not
ready to let her
let her
go.
go. That is wickedness in high places. Hey, God,
Now,
I beg.
he's not ready to let her go.
Why is he not ready? Is this me? I feel like this guy is not sure of
Now,
what he wants to do.
One of the annoying thing about it is the fact that he has led this lady on
Lead
for a
on.
long time. And look at the things he has made her do because of love. This lady is ready. If you check, you will know that this lady is ready to do anything.
See, as we are saying all of this, let us be bringing out
6 years.
points for people that
6
are in this kind
years.
of situation.
What's that?
Always have someone watching over your relationship.
Not just anyone.
Somebody that has sense.
Someone that is that. God.
Always have somebody watching over your relationship and someone that you can be sincere with.
Yes.
Because if most of us have someone watching over our relationship, there's
Yes.
some nonsense we will not do. Right? Taking away 3 babies, it is the fact that you love the guy. But if you have somebody watching over, and do you know that in this process, this girl might be draining.
What
She'll be-
might?
She'll be getting slim. Oh my God. Her body, her worth, her mind, everything is now.
Separating yourself from your
Have-
child.
Have someone that watch over your relationship. Know when to draw the line.
Don't be so
God.
engrossed. Don't be lost.
This love,
It's good for someone to watch over your relationship. But you know also, we have different kinds of people. There are some people that even if someone is watching their relationship,
they won't be
the
open.
one that they want to do that is do.
We have people that will be in a relationship and they have someone watching over the relationship. But by the time they give them counsel, they give them advice, when they go back, you see that they are being carried away by the way that person show them love.
Yeah.
So that counsel, that advice, it will enter here and go out to the other side.
But they shall give them advice.
I have seen cases where even a spiritual leader self being led by God as giving counsel and advice, but people just follow
They'll still do what is
was
in
that-
their mind.
that thing that guy is telling them or that thing that girl is telling them. That's the thing they will follow. They feel
Still have counselor is important.
yes, it's very,
Let
very
it be that
important.
they told
You
you
were
and you did not
corrected.
listen.
Yeah.
And sometimes, when these people tell you things, there will be a point in your life that you will sit down and reflect. And you think about these things and they will make sense. And it will make you have reasonable conversations with whoever you are in a relationship with. It will make you ask them, okay, this guy is settled now. He's financially stable. What is he waiting for? Why can't we make it why can't we make it official? Why can't we get married yet? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of questions are important to ask. Maybe from there, the opportunity the guy is looking for to break up might come around. And if we are open to some things, I believe that some of us are not opened to some information, some reality, some truth. Because I believe we've had some experiences that right now it will only be foolishness if you make that kind of mistake again because you have the experience. If we are open to some things, there are things that we will not fall into.
Yeah.
Because a guy telling you to remove first pregnancy, you remove second one, you remove third one,
That almost took her life.
that almost took your life. And you're still there.
Her life. Which one was my life?
Sorry.
Careful.
That almost took her life. And you are still there. How did the trauma, uncle? You did not, were you not angry with the guy? I believe that she was still having sex with him. In the first place, why you even have in the first place, why you were having sex with him? You people are not married. You're having sex with him.
And
She's
he's
not just
wrong.
having, she's doing everything that the guy should.
Everything.
Everything.
So that's why, maybe that's why the guy
Only to the
felt.
spiritual mother. She
The
was
guy
being a
felt
wife and a submissive
She has
wife.
even done the things a wife normally do and
Yes,
all this.
obviously,
So maybe
wife
that's why the guy
got
has
tired.
had he has
What does he want to
everything.
see again?
So what again?
He has seen everything, so he got
Everything.
bored.
It's possible now that the lady say he met that is in love with her genuinely now. Maybe he might not even touch her, he might not go
Or
close to
maybe
her.
she's saying no.
And as a lady, have value.
But how can you be a lady and somebody is like you are removing and what is your head?
It's not.
Some guys are heartless, sincerely. Some guys are heartless.
Ladies are supposed
They don't
to,
have conscience.
you need to know your worth. You need to know where
And
to
all
draw
of these
the
things,
line.
it affects
That you
the
say
lady the
yes.
most.
That you say no doesn't mean you do not love this person. It
Yes.
doesn't mean that you are being inconsiderate. This thing that they are doing, they will not allow someone to do to their sister.
Think about put yourself first. No matter how you're in love, please put yourself
See this
first.
value. Coming back to this our story now. Do you know that the girl now is not aware of all of this?
She's not aware, and she's still putting effort.
And for her to be putting effort, it still means that the guy is still giving her this
Green light.
same energy that he has been giving her all this while. It's possible.
He had the same energy.
I'm
The guy
speechless.
will not come and give her attitude of I don't want this.
Because he's not ready to let her
He
go.
already said he's not ready to let her
So
go.
now I want to ask a question. In this situation, how will a lady now know that this guy is just playing around with me? Because you know, as you said, this guy is someone that is manipulative. Because I'll tag him a manipulator. If she leaves, it will be that she broke his heart. But it's only God that knows the intent of a man's heart that knows that the guy is actually the one breaking.
When that guy is ready to leave that girl, he knows what.
This guy, I don't think all his friends should are bad people. If one of his friend has conscience, there is no way they would not know. Guys communicate. You understand?
They will know.
Because I was the one that, but you know, some people are another thing is some of these people, if you tell them something they will not believe or they will not listen to you. Because I could remember when myself, I went back, I said, I want to talk to you. I became in fact, the both of them stopped talking to me.
No monkey can set.
I told her that, see what this guy told me. So you guys are not heading anywhere. And I think you've already put so much energy in this. I think you should just look for someone else or maybe try another aspect of your life and see maybe God will. Sincerely, immediately I said that to her. I went to where she's working, I told her, and then I left. When I came back in the evening, I saw the both of them lying down on the bed, gisting. When I came, he said,
You want to separate?
he just told me that clearly, he told me bluntly, he said that I want to take, he even changed it and said, I want to take his woman.
In front of her.
That's what he said. Because, and she too, she now said, I don't even know why he came and met me. He was just explaining, he was just, I'm telling you.
Hey.
She was, but when it now happened, she now says, so are you seeing what I said,
No concern you.
I said, please, the number.
So when will we
Is it-
know
is it-
women? When will we know when to draw the line?
See, you know one thing.
To say it, I'll do.
Allow me
Let
to
me move
bring.
on.
See, where before you go into a relationship, my own is pray about it.
Don't tell me that one. I don't go agree.
See,
I don't
pray about it.
It's true. Prayer, very correct, very important. Let's not
Careful. Pray. See, you who have been talking since. No.
It will be like
See,
I'm being controversial.
No.
About it.
Objection, my lord.
You never see God's will. They turn upside
Leave
down.
am.
They play.
No carry us go where we don't want to go.
Wait first. Wait.
Okay.
You should calm down.
We are calm.
See, pray about it.
Yes.
Pray about it, and don't just pray and then relax. Use your sense. After you've given it to God, still open your eyes.
Okay.
Why am I saying this? Don't just say, okay, I've given it to God. God, take control. Still use the sense that God has given you. Let me share. You share your own story. Let me share a story of a lady. I'm gonna give half that came out after she has been giving breakfast. Right. This lady needed a God-fearing man, a man that loves her. That now
Can make her love Jesus more.
thank you very much. That was what she was praying for, and she saw the man. Right.
Can't see the man. Something
Okay.
that looks like the man.
she saw something that looks like the man. Thank you very much. And she was like, oh God, thank you, Jesus. I found my missing. Okay, it's the man that I found the rib. I found my man, my own Adam. And they started. While they were in it, though she did not pray, but while they were in it, she was praying, right? Praying about the relationship now. And God, being merciful, was telling her that this guy is not for you. Showing her visions.
You know, grey.
Aside from that, that's why when he said people, even if you have someone that oversees your relationship, what is still in their mind, they will see do am.
Yes.
She took this guy to her mom, to her elder brother. The first day the mom saw the man, right? The mom treated him well. Got him, served him as per visitor because the mom is very nice, right? After she left, she called her daughter. I don't like this guy. You know mothers now. She was like, okay, why? The mom said, this is what I saw. This is what I saw. This boy is not who he claims. This man is not who he claims to be. But when she left, you know what she said? Her mom doesn't want good for her.
Ah.
She continued. Her friends saw this guy. You know, friends, if genuine friends, like have good people around you,
All your friends.
all your friends, she
like
wasn't
you.
using her senses. All her friends did not like the man. And the next thing she said, these people doesn't like my good. She continued.
That one, they know.
God being so merciful, he was still warning her. She knew that something was not right. But, he's kabashing now. Rabosh. Kebe kebe. He's praying.
Christian sisters. Man of God, man of God. Hey.
And all of that is what she wants. But she knew that something is not
wasn't
right. But she was still pushing. It was already late
Yeah.
by the time she noticed. Imagine one person being a manipulator, being a gaslighter, being a narcissist. One person.
3-1.
By the time she realized, she was drained, she lost herself, and all of that. If only she had listened to, even if not to her mom and to her friends and to her brother that she showed, your brother that is a man that loves you, at least to God. The visions, the revelations was exactly what happened.
We need to know when to pause. When, like I said earlier, when you are beginning to think twice.
When you're beginning to think twice.
If there's anything I know about a woman, I don't know about you guys. If she's beginning to feel some way about a person, you see this human being, God said in his word, the heart of a man is desperately
wicked.
Who can know this? Desperately wicked. Hey, for God is to tell you that a man's heart is desperately wicked. Now a man being male and female, please. When you begin to feel, it's possible that this person is all good. But when you begin to feel, a kind of way, even if you are in, butterfly is still in the belly, the first 6 months of the relationship, which is always very sweet. But something is not right in your heart.
There's one thing, Ba. Pause.
Come out a bit. Because when you are inside, you are still
entangling yourself.
The emotion. See, I told one of my girls, one of my younger one, you are not, don't be in a hurry. Because
Farabale.
wait, calm down. Don't be rushing. They'll say, and God said, sometimes God said he's this. Is it not God that come and meet you and say, allow God to do his work. Leave it for God. God say, then you will not start pushing. Or you pray that he's a spiritual brother. He's all that I want in a man. Is he the only man on earth? He's not the only man. There are other men that when you see that one, you realize, oh, this one is what I want in a man and more. You will not realize because at that stage of your life, maybe in your circle, that is the kind of man you want in your life. Maybe when you move forward, you will see more that you will not even realize that have those qualities that you need, right? So when you realize that this thing it's not all right with you, hold on. So a guy that is for you, well, you don't need to fight over it. I know that you need to do the needful to keep your relationship and respect, love, attention, and all of that. But you don't need to fight and put extra efforts. All right? Because eventually, if you don't pay attention to those little things that you need to pay attention to that feeling that you are getting, if you don't pay attention to it, that person you are trying to protect from losing, you might end up losing the person.
Now, you said something about praying about a relationship before going into it. Now, praying about a relationship is always good. And the truth is, a lot of people who start a relationship and they prayed about it, many of them were being given the direction. God showed them that, yes, this person is for you. But the truth is, this is why we say prophecy changes. Because the truth is, when someone is not aligning with what God says, things will change. You understand? Just like you said, the heart of man is this. God choose, or God has showed you that this person, yes, but God will not force that person. You understand? He will not force that person on you, and he will not force that person to align. God is not like that. God gave man like freedom of decision. So that's why you meet people, it started well. In fact, from the onset, the person is, you understand, some people you'll be surprised, this person from the beginning, first year, second year, and this person is good. He's aligning with the prophecy. He's aligning with what you heard from God. Then at some point, you'll be asking yourself, what happened? What did you hear? What did you do? What? Where did we, that question, where did we miss it? You understand? You need to ask yourself questions. It doesn't mean that you have issues as a girl, or it doesn't mean that you have issues as a guy. It just means that the person has deviated from the alignment of the prophecy or what God said.
And you know also that, I'm sorry to cut you, concerning this will of God stuff, talking about prayers, as important as it is, you don't just stop praying when God just says yes.
Yeah.
Then you just kick off and start using your wisdom. Because that's what some of us do. And that God said, this is the person, doesn't mean that start now. Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that start now. If you want to check even the story of David, when they took the enemies, took his family, the women and the children. Can David fight them? Yes. He knows, and even his soldiers knows that if they go, they can succeed. But he had to ask God first, should I pursue? Even when God said he should pursue, God still gave him the assurance, this and this and this, you will conquer, you and all of that.
Overcome.
When we hear this is the person, is it now? A brother can be level 2, you are in level 1. Or he's in level 3, you are in level 1. He's 22, you are 19 or 20. I've seen people that say God said at 19. It might not be that maybe you met God early and God wants you to get married on time. It's fine. But at that moment, the guy might not be ready to start up a relationship, but because God said. And the lady, there are things that she might not have known at that age.
Yeah.
But people just, God said, and people have started, kicked off. So you will give yourself so much stress. The time now you are supposed to use to build up yourself in some things, you're using it to date a guy. The time you're supposed to add value to yourself, you are putting it in this guy.
You're putting all your time, effort.
Everything in it is in that person. So, plus the fact that God can say and somebody can go away from that alignment. It is possible that God said, this person is your husband or this person is your wife, but it is not time yet. And that God said this person is, doesn't mean that you die there. If you see that the person is diminishing your spiritual life, and you sit down and look at yourself, look at when you started dating the person, look at yourself now that you are dating the person. You used to pray 3 hours before, now you are praying 30 minutes with struggle. Auntie, uncle, what are you doing inside the relationship? Come out. Come out and hear God again. It's possible that God have told you to move on, but you are still holding on to what God said that time. Right? So, This prayer, some people can just pray it now and just God have
Yeah.
already said that time. What is they don't know what God is saying now again.
They've
They
turned
don't
deaf
even know when
ears.
God is saying, okay, people should hold on, people should hold on, people should hold on. They don't know again. They don't know when God is saying, okay, start praying about this particular thing right now. There are people that God said, and because of parents, their parents refused. So they broke up. They tried, and it didn't work. They broke up. Maybe there was one time God would have been telling them, start praying about disputes. Start committing the hearts of all your family members into my. Did they love, they go. Or did they quarrel, they go. They don't know.
They were
So
We should
distracted.
come to the reality of this thing. Now, it is important that people should know when to draw the line, right? In everything they do, relationship, because the truth is there's no way you won't want you must see one side. But you know the truth is when love is clouded in the person's face.
But even at that, we still know the truth. We always know the truth. It's just that we
You
don't
understand?
accept it.
So I think we should understand when should you.
So, as a guy, what will you see that will make you know that this lady no dey again? Or yes, that should be the question as a guy.
Now, as a guy, there are a lot of things that
Or should I say as a lady, since you are a guy, how will you know that? How will a lady know that a guy is now deviating, is no longer there? Even if he's there, he's not there. What will you tell a lady that, okay, this thing that this guy is doing, watch out, pay attention to it, it's no longer there again?
when you see the guy the way he is before, there is always a way you people are, the connection, everything. One way or the other, you must feel that virtue, that something is not in it. But you may be thinking, okay, this thing that is happening now, maybe sometimes these things, it's something of, there's no way you will be with someone and you would not see a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
But when you now have a misunderstanding with that person, this misunderstanding is looking as if it's a war zone. Something that on a normal day the person can just, that day will not even go by without the person letting it go. But the person would keep it. You should know that this person is already having a kind of, the connection is not there. Because if there is a connection, how would the person go to bed and say, I've not heard from this person? One way or the other, the person wants to pick up his phone or her phone to, But when you begin to see something like that, that person is moving away from being responsible for how you feel, what gives you joy. You understand? It's not just about, okay, someone can be giving you all your needs, but deep down, you understand, the person does not really care anymore. But that's why I say care and concern is but because a lot of people don't, they just see that thing as the love. Many girls believe that once a guy can do all the things they want, that guy really loves them. That's what they believe. Okay, if I ask this guy, I need this, I need that, and he's always coming out to do it. He's coming through for you. Now, a guy comes through for you doesn't mean that that's love. Some people have that kind of listen.
Kind nature.
Right? Maybe it's even running in their family. You understand? If they see somebody in need, even an outsider, they can't just.
Extreme, yeah.
And then you are now mistaking that person's care for a fellow human like you. So I think.
For a lady.
When you see most of the time, a lady's body language says a lot. So for a guy, pay attention to a lady's body language and her actions more than what she says.
Yeah.
A girl can be telling you, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. If you leave her alone, you are
You're
done.
in trouble.
You're on her finish. And she say, leave me alone, she means come closer, right? So a lady's body language, a girl can be telling you we'll get married, but what her body is saying that
It's not
time,
aligning with
that
the
time
we'll
is
get
not
married.
aligning. She might not be able to a lady wants to be affectionate when she loves a guy. It's not like guys that can even do things away from emotion and still keep. A girl works with her emotion. So once that emotion is no longer there, it's drifting. Something is wrong, right? So you need to pay attention. It might not be that you break the relationship, but no, that aspect is where you can let's talk about this part now, or pay attention. My own is pay attention to it.
Pay attention.
Yes, because it might be that it's your own fault. It's the guy's fault right? Because there are times that maybe the guy was busy at a point, he was not giving her attention, so she got used to it, right? And she stopped. If it's there, fine. If it's not there, fine. She got used to it, and it can cause a drift. So know when to a lady's body language, when she's no longer, you call, when you say bye bye, she just say bye bye and it's fine. If you don't call, she don't call. She missed your call and she said she's busy.
Nobody is busy
Me, I don't know about
for
you.
who they love.
She did not drop a text. You know they're busy. Oh. She did not drop a text message. She missed your call. She didn't call back. She said she forgot. First day she forgot. Second day she forgot. Oh, God, you are going. Yes. She no longer pays attention. She sees this thing and says, oh, this thing will look good on you. She doesn't do all of those very little. It might be little things. You see somebody like me, I can be out of love and you bring your assignment and your purpose and we'll sit down and I will support you with all my life. That doesn't mean I love you. That is just me. I want to see you. As long as you're even my friend, I want to support your goal. I want to support your purpose. And you might be like, this girl is everything. She supports my goal. I don't go. But you see those little things as little as calling, sending a text message, buying this one, looking into your eyes, and the girl can no longer look into your eyes and tell you I love you. I love you now is now a responsibility. It's no longer what comes out from your heart. Pay attention to those little things. Don't say, oh, she's going through a lot. Oh, even if she's going through a lot, ask. Let you know there is a lot.
If she's going through a lot, you are supposed to be the one should be. Yes.
So yes, know when to look at a lady, not necessarily what she says. A girl can be telling you to go, she doesn't need you. But check, it's not actually what she means. A girl can be telling you, stay. You can stay. I don't want to, but deep down, she's just tired. She doesn't know how to tell you.
You can stay now.
Go.
In her mind, she's saying
just
go.
Stay. But in her mind, she has left you. She doesn't just know. So pay attention to a lady's action, what she does, her body language. More
Her action speaks louder than her words.
Right. Wow. Take note of all of these things.
Yeah.
Concern and care doesn't mean that it is love. Pay attention to those little things, that the doubts, the fear, the turbulence in
The
your
little
heart.
voice in your
Yes.
head,
Pay attention to them.
your instincts.
Listen to, especially mentors, elders. You know, there are things to filter, there are things to take, and there are things to throw away. But pick them, think about it, check very well. Know when to stay away. It's not wrong to take a break. It's not take a break and think about this thing. It's for you. It's a retreat, right? Let me use that word. Think about it, meditate on it, know what to do, what next, know if it's from you. Communicate when you should, right? Communicate when you should. Check those things that the guys do that he no longer does anymore, that he no longer pay attention to, according to what Bro Josh said. Yes. And know how a lady behaves, a lady's body language. Please pay attention to it. Look at red flag.
So if a lady says we should go on break, a guy always insists that this break will not go on. Now, it doesn't mean that the guy is being difficult. It doesn't mean that the guy is being rigid. He doesn't want to understand what the lady is doing. It just means that the guy knows that to him, break means everything has broken. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, now let me speak for myself as a guy. You can't just come and tell me we should go for break.
Go on a retreat. It's not break.
Let him explain the break.
You understand? You cannot tell me we should go on break.
Okay.
I can't give you that space to go on that break.
So what will we call it?
You know why? So now another thing why some guys don't even that break thing is women sometimes have issue with break. They don't really understand how to do their break they wanted. A lot of women will tell you, I need a break. check 95% of girls or women that said they needed a break. Now, it doesn't mean that they are trying to sit down and know what's going on in their relationship. They are in the midst of confusion where there's a guy and then there's their guy. So they want to go on break. And the truth is, a lady cannot tell you 99 no. You are on break. Another guy is pushing energy. Now she's not telling the break. You that you have built something, or you are the one that is on break, not the person that is just coming with his own. You understand? So from there, that break, that attention, and attention, women are carried away by attention. So from there, you know, you don't even know what happened. So that break thing, for me, Baba, if you be guy, you dey hear me, ba?
No break.
Guy, if they say break, if you know, say, you know, if you bear waiting go follow, abeg no go break. Just go know say closing period don reach for school, no be break time.
I understand what you're saying. But I've seen
Situation where this thing affects a lady. When sometimes, even in that confusion, a girl that is being fair to whoever she's dating, even if she's in a confusion and she needs a break, me, I feel if I'm in that kind of confusion, if you have a very good connection with your guy, permit me to use that word, you should just speak to him about it. If it's that
Yeah,
matter.
if you guys are
Except
being
people who
very
do not
open.
have connection. If it's
Yeah.
about another guy, I'll bring it. Look at this person and bring. Then the guy can bring out all the attention from wherever so that he can envelope her and bring her back to himself, right? But if he's not one that has connections with you, that thing is difficult. I don't know how some girls used to enter relationship with someone they don't have connections with, no communication.
The truth is, that's why I said if you check 90, not are we saying 90, 95, 98.5 of
99.9.
ladies that say I need a break, the relationship they are tired of it.
Why did you
They don't want to tell you I don't want to your face. They'll just tell you I need a break. From break,
I need a break?
that's it.
When me need a break,
Hmm.
I'm getting drained.
That's you.
You want to kill me inside the relationship and maybe you do not know. Or maybe there's something I'm no longer understanding that I need my time to understand. Because there's a point that you know what you are hearing and what you are feeling. But when you come and tell the guy will not say, he will not give you reasons why you shouldn't feel the way you are feeling. It's more like you're feeling something, him is opposing that thing, you're feeling it. So you are still in a confusion. But no with another guy.
All right, maybe what we'll do is we shouldn't please maybe this break thing. I
Okay,
think
let's
they have been using break throughout in this country.
Let's not use break, let's use break.
Let's say no. Let's use the language everybody understands in this country. Let's restructure. Have we?
Structure, never hear that one, Sha.
No, restructure a relationship. Because retreat means you want to still go away, but restructure it means you put sit down together and restructure together. But the one that you tell somebody go and then listen.
It's not like people will go like that.
Alright.
No, it's not like you be cut off communication. Like,
For pace.
yeah, don't envelope, don't choke me with love. Thank you.
You know what?
Choke me with love.
Let's just leave it. But the truth is the space you are requesting for, it is that same tiny space is enough for another man to just come in, and then you would you won't even know. The truth is you won't even know that space has been occupied by some.
Communication, not be communication.
Communication.
Okay, to draw the line, don't be in a relationship with someone that you can't communicate with so that you will not get to break.
Yes,
Colors.
that's just it.
Don't be okay. The break too, people should use it and go to a counselor so that
Yeah.
people can talk about it and people can discuss, communicate. But if people cannot communicate, you are talking east, he's listening to west, that kind of thing. With these few points of ours, I'll be able to convince you and not confuse you that run away from many years relationship that is not going anywhere.
Yes, I know it will be hard. You'll be like, oh, what about the time I've invested, my investment? Sorry, investor. Please still walk away. Don't
Japa.
pour all of yourself and forget yourself. Don't give. We're not saying you should be selfish, but don't lose yourself, right? Do not lose yourself in the process. So, and use your head.
Yes, use
Use your head. They say people that are in love don't have sense. Yours should be different.
Yes, update your love.
Please, right? Don't be so mumu-ish in love. Sorry, permit me to use that.
Wise.
Don't be so wise in love, please. And just like she said, I'm picking out the points. Have people that oversee your relationship, not just people that are educated, experienced,
counselors.
wise, right? Good, right? That want the best for you.
Yeah.
And when God communicates to you, please listen.
Attention to it.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
When going to a relationship, don't just cut everything out and just focus. You want to build, constructor. No. Still have every other thing. Pay attention to every other thing. Right? And the
As
Lord,
you're building, know that the building may collapse. Don't just build and
don't just build and forget
but it doesn't
yourself.
mean you shouldn't start building it.
Yes,
But at the
please.
same time, as you are building, always put in mind that there might be heavy rainfall,
Yeah.
a cloud, or
So
something
lay a
might
good
happen.
foundation.
There might be
On a solid
tornado.
rock
You understand? So something might
that
happen
cannot
there.
be moved.
But
There might
always know that if your building collapse, you can still raise it up. So
In
it's
3
when the
days, you raise it
relationship
up.
is built
Thank
on
you
another
so
one.
You
much.
can either raise it up or walk away.
Yeah, no, or you rebuild another one.
Yes.
Yes. So, I believe you've enjoyed every bit and every
Yeah.
part of this podcast, and you wrote down some things, right? So, thank you, Ma Messi,
Thank
and
you.
thank you, Sir Josh, for their few points. And powerful points. Thank you for staying up to the end of this video. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to our channel. Just like this, you've subscribed. And also don't forget to click on the notification bell so you get to be notified on all of the videos that will be posted here. You won't get to miss out on any of the videos, right? Thank you so much once again. Stay
you.
blessed and see you in the next video.
Bye.